What's expected of the student is really, it's very straightforward. It's practice. There is a unique exchange that happens when a teacher meets you and gives you a practice for you, specifically for you. It combines so many different elements in that. There's the biological ideas around Ayurveda. There's the even psychological elements of self-study and self-inquiry. There's the pranic aspects of unique pranayama practices, and there's the potential then for this most mystical of all these teachings and practices, which is mantra. So now the teacher gives you something like that. The highest level teacher, that's what they do. That's what I'm training people to do. And from that, what's understood is the student's job is to practice. And each time you sit down and practice, you consciously bring the teacher back. I'm not saying, yes, we have that intention when we sit down to practice, but it happens. The teacher is in the practice. And moreover, the teachings are in the practice. And the teachings, to me, are alive. They're not dead in some book. The teachings are alive. They breathe into us all the time. The Veda, this great wisdom from which they spring, is folded in the heart of every individual. And what practice is the unfolding of that blossom, that lotus of self-knowledge, self-recognition. And once we unveil the knowledge that rests in the lotus of the heart, our life is illuminated. Our path is made clear. And as we accumulate days and months and years of doing that in an open way, and then we become who we're meant to become. And so it's not complicated. The student is prepared, the teacher appears, interview them, look at them, look at their students. Do their students embody something you aspire to be? You see nice characteristics living in those people. And then, when you have a level of certainty, you don't have to be completely certain, but most of you are certain. This seems like a safe, positive, affirmative, life-affirming place, a place where people seem to be thriving. Go get some practice. Go find out what the practice is, and then take responsibility for your self-evolution and your self-development. So in short, the student just has to practice. And by doing that, they glorify the countless number of teachers and students that have come before them. And they keep the great wisdom alive.